Okay, kids, this is your Carnal, and I am reporting on the BattleTech bullshit going on, and there have been far better videos. Go see Archcast. He did a fantastic video. The star of this, however, is, of course, Razorfist, who did an interview with Mr. Pardo, and it was amazing. So go ahead and check both of those out. We're just going to cover the Sarna.net take on this, which is very basic and very on point. The most important parts are these last paragraphs, where it just simply reads, in a July 8th, 2021 blog post, Pardo complained that Faith McCloskey was a false identity under which a certain person stalked, threatened, and badmouthed him in an attempt to have him, quote-unquote, canceled. They succeeded. That's why we're talking. And on July 30th, 2022, Catalyst Game Labs released a statement saying that they had suspended publishing new works by Pardo due primarily to his quote-unquote online activities, which did not align with Catalyst Publishing vision. Now, a little blurb about that. They also made the claim that it had absolutely nothing to do with his interactions with alleged fans, and that is, according to the notes that Pardo has supplied us, a blatant lie and an absolute falsehood. And I honestly, I sincerely urge everyone here to go ahead and take a look-see at this interview that Razorfist did with Mr. Pardo. And the thing that stuck out to me, in addition to, sticking against cancel culture, is not only do you hear Pardo's side of the story, which is true, from everything that Archcast has said, everything that Arch has said is absolutely true. His stalker is a criminal. An absolute piece of shit who does not give a damn about the fans. And the reason that we're addressing this is because this came as a complete shock to the BattleTech community. We thought that BattleTech was safe, that it was not going to fall. And we learned from Pardo that this has been in the works for a while. And that is concerning. And there was a call on here to encourage fans and creators to make new spaces, make new art, make new content, make new places for people to go, as well as some shilling for some publishing houses you might want to consider. In this live stream, you will have, just go ahead and watch it. It's worth the 2.5 hour listening time or viewership to actually get all the information from here. The most important thing that was gotten from here is the love and connection that Mr. Pardo has with the fan base. He knows about Razorfist. He's watched Razorfist videos. He's watched Archcast. He's watched Arch Warhammer. He has also watched Tex of the Black Pants Legion and communicates regularly with Tex. And this kind of community, this kind of integration and soundboarding from the BattleTech community to big-name authors in that community like Pardo is what the fandom should be. That is how the franchise should be handled. And yet that was completely subverted and taken away by one asshat who decided that it was going to be their prerogative to enforce the cancer of cancel culture into this hobby, into this fandom. And of course, most of you know already that I am having and creating my own space. I'm creating the Shades of Dominion. I am creating things for you to come to and enjoy. And believe me when I say Mr. Pardo is a paragon. He is an exemplar of who you should be when it comes to responding to the fans, when it comes to really enjoying the art and taking in all of the creative power of those who support you. This is a man I'd like to be like. This is someone who pays attention to those who are talking about his art and taking them into account. And there are moments where he even says, hey, that crappy thing that you don't like, I made it. I stand by it. And I listened to that, and I'm just like, fuck yes, do it. That is absolutely what should be done. And hats off to this mad lad. Hats off to this man. And he did a typical conservative thing, which he does not want you to leave what you love. He does not want you to leave BattleTech. He wants you to enjoy BattleTech. He's not calling for a boycott. And he even said something that it really got my brain just going. He said, I can take this, that I can shoulder this. You don't have to worry about it. And I'm just like, oh, no, sir. You don't understand. We, the fans, know this is our problem. We understand that this is something that we are going to have to take on heads on and make sure that to the best of our power, this never fucking happens again. Because BattleTech is in such a position where this has made the problem worse for them, and they need to feel it. They need to understand that actions like this, virtue signaling like this, capitulation like this, has far more reaching consequences than giving in to the woke mob, who is, in actuality, nobodies. They are nobodies. We have, in this video, it is proven beyond any reasonable doubt that all of the activity that led to the illusion that Pardo needed to be let go was completely fabricated. We caught them making bots to manipulate the polling results that were posted to clarify how the fans felt about having Pardo on board. Most of the fans wanted him. And then within hours, you had that poll being manipulated by thousands and thousands of votes over a few hours. And a second poll was made, and we actually caught them in real time manipulating the polls by hundreds at a time instead of thousands. And it's absolutely ridiculous what has been done to in the form of pretending that this is public opinion, trying to trash and demean and give a false impression about the popularity and love that artists like Pardo have earned over their careers. And it's important for us to start creating and start building communities of artistic persuasions to be able to just escape, to just have fun in. And that's what this man in this interview is something that I aspire to be. He cares about his fans. He cares about those who are involved in BattleTech. And it's a damn shame that BattleTech is going through this right now, but we the fans understand. And for those of you who, full disclosure, I've actually dabbled in BattleTech. I downloaded the app. I started making my own mech, and that was really fun. You can search for that video if you so like it. It's still on this channel. But still, I will not be giving Catalyst Game Labs any of my money, and neither should you. They're not calling for a boycott. Carnal is. that they deserve the boycott. Up until they decide to rectify this horrible decision, because this is nonsense, and the fans should stand up for Pardo. They should not be taking this lying down, because we know that this was an attack on us. This was not just something for the big wig here. This was an attack on what we want BattleTech to be, and it's about big stompy robots. That's all BattleTech is. It's not about politics. It's not about transgenders. It's not about LGBTQ. None of that. It's about big stompy robots. And if you like to support this, I would actually ask you to support what I'm doing here with the Shades of Dominion. We're doing live streams every Thursday to showcase what the system has to offer. We did character creation last week. It was a bit of a mess because I'm a boomer. However, we have greatly improved. Carnal is learning. He's learning his lessons. And next week, we will have in the link below, in the description, we will have a link to a free resource for people who are interested for character creation in the Shades of Dominion. And I'm looking forward to people making their characters and bringing them on stream and play testing with them in the current game that we're playing. And so we're building. We are definitely making our own spaces now. And that's all I really wanted to say. Now, BattleTech is a much smaller franchise than Warhammer, which is why we thought it was safe, but apparently not. Apparently, we do need to build our own shit from the ground up, and we need to find publishers who will work with us and help preserve the integrity of our property, of our intellectual property. This is key, because that's what this is about. This is an attack on the IP from an ideology that no one who enjoys the IP actually wants involved. So get at it, folks. There are links in the descriptions to Arch's video and Razorfist about contact information that you should absolutely brigade. Don't be rude. Don't be nasty. But just let them know you are a customer and you're not happy, and you will not be giving them any money because they haven't earned it. They have betrayed your loyalty, and that comes at a higher price than they're able to withstand. And that's a message that we need to send without any reservations. That's it, everyone. Stay carnal and God bless. It's good to see the community coming together like this. It's awesome. Even though it was absolutely tragic what Mr. Pardo was going through. Coming together like this is what we have needed to do since this bullshit all started. Stay close, everyone. Take care of one another. Stay carnal and God bless again. Bye-bye.